Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Hello, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. All right, we'll just get started. So we go long night here. So, all right, blessings and positive intentions, positive healings. There might be. So, all right, here we go. Greetings to you. We are the Cetians from Tau Ceti. You can look us up later. Yes, we are humanoid like you. Our society is much more advanced. And yes, our society is among you. As for health treatments, it's been gradually brought into your society slowly. Eventually, it will go into what we are allowed to bring into your society as for healthier chemicals in your world, as for, you can say, spa treatments and other assessments slowly being brought into your society. So some of it is Atlantean knowledge from your past, some of it is a mixture of our society. And also the lack of, or not the need of food also, because your body feels so healed, you don't need food consumptions. That will eventually come into your society. Eventually. Yes, your NASA that is open around your planet at this time. Yes, it is being quieted often and more than ever before. As there's many things they would like to reveal, but yes, many of them are silenced quickly. But as for you going to more of a space age, this will become more rampant in your societies. As yes, you will have several companies wishing to go into space, and all of a sudden they have the technologies to do so. They're already, it's yes, making it look like it's primitive technologies slowly, but you already have enough advancement to take a giant group into space. But of course, it's seen by you as not able to do so. But yes, in the next 20 to 30 years, its advancements will increase. And yes, also many health energies will be brought in as for, and that's another way of bringing that in, as for a healthier environment, as for doctors and more advanced energies in that world. You'll use your space expeditions to say we created all these new technologies when they actually created it somewhere else. So This is, yes, your moon also, yes, is off base, is off limits at this time. There will be parts of it that will be open, but not now. But eventually, yes, they are careful of that. Some of you already know that. So blessings to you. Most likely we will be here again in the near future. That's right. Good evening. I am an insectoid from Alpha Centauri. Don't get many of those around here, do you? Yes. My name, not important. Calvin's fine. Popular name on your planet, it seems. Our energies are around what you would call on your world Anchor Watt. I believe that's the right pronunciation of it. We are also known for underground cities, and you do have them on your world, underwater cities, I should say. But not for you to visit, of course. Well, there you are welcome, but other groups don't want you there, called your government systems. But yes, there's alien civilizations deep within your waters. Yes, and a different vibration, but we can change that if you need to peek in and see what we're doing. But eventually those will be brought into your society. Yes, some of it's part of your secret space program, but not Alpha Centaurians. Not that I am aware of. But your society, yes, a great awakening is occurring. Little waves. What your humans are capable of comprehending, so nobody gets a heart attack. So, but little by little, our knowledge of our civilizations will come through more clearly, as you will see visions here and there, and not just a few will see it, as you've already seen in your skies of cities in the skies. Little by little, these increments will continue. Our Cetian people are here. I mean, yes, they are still here, actually. Alpha Centauri beings are still here, for your answer your questions. Yeah, the Centians seem to be not leaving at this time. They are assisting the questions also, from what I see. So whenever you're ready, I'd be happy to answer your questions.
Okay, first up is Sheena. Thank you for coming.
Yes, you're welcome.
Greetings, Calvin.
Hello there.
Hello. How are you doing?
This is new to me, or to us, but mostly me. I am doing well.
That's good. This was, very good that you came, because
Yes.
from what I understand, I have been doing some work in astral and released slaves from your Insectoids collective, and that wasn't sitting very well with you. Are they very angry at me for helping out.
Some are kind of annoyed at you, but that is all I see. But they move on eventually. I don't think there's any going to come out for revenge or anything, but they just have to reorganize their direction, basically.
Yeah,
They never
because
give up.
no, I don't feel they are here
No.
anymore. But so
No,
I
they're
just
moved on.
so I'm forgiven in a way.
Yes.
Maybe not.
Yes. They don't hold any grudges like humans do, but they do
Okay.
revisit sometimes. That's her that did that. Remember? Oh yeah, that's right. We'll stinger on the way out. That's kind of how they operate.
Okay, I will remember that.
You'll be okay, don't worry. But if you feel like seeing sensation, that's most likely them.
Yeah, you see, on Tuesday, this Tuesday that was now, it was very strange because I had been at my lawyer, and I was unlocking the door to get into the building I live, and there was a man running down the stairs, but poof, he disappeared in thin air. How could that possibly happen?
It looks like you went to another dimension from what I see. And I believe he made it through the door, but I believe you shifted also, it seems. Both of you kind of shifted into another timeline. I know that sounds strange, but that's what I'm saying.
But because this was really, I thought I saw it with my 3D eyes, but yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was a timeline shift where I see what you went through.
Yeah.
Multiple things at once, it seems.
Yeah, we were kind of synchronized, maybe.
Well, yes, these things happen often, just people don't notice them. If they think they saw it, it's like, oh, I didn't see anything. So they usually shrug it off too.
Okay. So do you have any, I will be quick. Do you have any message for me or anyone else?
The Arcturians are assisting your energy field. Yes, you have been doing time traveling recently. Well, this is your astral travel. You're doing a lot of time traveling. There's been a lot of Archon activities around, well, not just you, but others. Well, you have a lot of Archons around you because you're sorting out their situation. I don't think it's all negative, but it is kind of, you're kind of in their cage sometimes, but you're all right. You seem to manage them quite well from what I see. So, but to use them to go through time, it seems. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, that's good to know that, I'm doing something positive there.
Oh, yes. I see Yeshua's energy around you also.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I thank you so much, and I send you much love and blessings to you.
Blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank
you. Okay, next up is Blue.
Hello, Calvin.
Yes.
Alpha Centauri.
Yes.
Well, I had a dream which I believe was astral. I wanted to know more about it. If you could connect with, maybe you actually can, because it was I was on a planet. I used a device to teleport myself to the planet, and when I was on the planet, I wanted to find someone to return back to Earth, but then I met a man who was in disguise. I believe he was reptilian, but he showed himself as a African man to me. And then he told me there is a threat coming toward them, to their planet. And then he explained that the previous threat he took care of. And then he asked me to tell God about that. And then he said that I should take care of this threat if I wanted to go home and kind of save their planet. And when I returned back then I could feel all of them around me, and they were healing me and preparing me to take me back again. And I called on my other aspects to kind of go there and clear out the Archon threat, which I believe this was coming toward them. I wanted to know if what really happened and after that, because I can't remember anymore.
Yes, it was a Archon, but also a reptilian threat. They came, I believe, came as friends, but then they showed their true selves. It was kind of like a horror movie in some regard. They tried to get in connections to those that were in power, as same as your world, to get into those well, they don't have the same as what you do, but you can say the kingship of that world. They don't really have that, but the leadership, they're trying to move in there. And it was discovered early, luckily. And so they just brought extra forces this time. So they asked you to assist.
Okay. So when I went back, did we kind of remove all the Archon energies and restore? Because I felt like we restored balance to the planet and put up a shield around the planet.
Yes. I believe they're still continuing to try to get in, though.
Yeah, I felt like I pushed them back, but they insisted on having me back because, I don't know, of some abilities.
These beings are getting more clever. They're learning what those on that world can do, so they're trying to adapt to it, as you can see.
All right.
So they can break into it.
Okay. And my other question is, there is a feline called Metax.
Yes.
I would like to know if he has any message to me, if you can connect with him. I just spoke with him. A personal message.
Well, it seems like, yes, he's helping you with this connection with this world also. But learning more of your talents as you are upgrading your point of view. You're going to understand Archons, see another side of the Archons you have not seen yet. To see their civilization more clearly, as a lot of it is still in shadow. But they'll help you in your soul advancement, basically. And I do see you within their society, but they don't know that you're there. So you're not always there, but I see you visiting.
So it's undercover spying.
I see that, yes.
It seems like I'm doing a lot of that.
Yes, it's... and Archons don't seem to mind it as long as you don't mess with anything. So they don't really see you there, but when you start going to places they don't want you, then they see you there. So sometimes. So
okay, no problem. Thank you very much, Calvin.
You are welcome.
Much love to you.
Yes.
And you're welcome to connect with me in Astral if you want.
Oh yes, I'll be happy to.
Of course. Goodbye.
Yes.
Okay, next up is Daria.
Hey there.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. So crazy energies in the connections between the third and astral. But anyways, I'm going to ask you. There's nothing to ask about. So does my higher soul and my higher aspects have any messages for me?
There are other female energies on other worlds called like Cleopatra type of energies. However you want to look at that. And you're assisting that type of vibration on other world realities. Not always human worlds, but that type of feminine energies you are assisting. I believe there's others here that other feminine females here also you are with. You're like rooting them on. Don't be scared. You know, nobody's making fun of you. That type of stuff is what I see.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust that. But and like I wanted to ask something because I have a feeling there's kind of manipulation going on. but I kick ass as always in astral. I can see entities trying to get into the pot for all in or nothing. There is
Oh,
a
yes.
all there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Go ahead, please. Yes.
what can you tell me about why do I get the inputs about that?
Well, you can say that the blinds have been closed and beings are trying to open them from the outside of the window, which is not exactly easy. So they're trying to peek in so they can get in secrets. They got to try at least. So you can say the world itself is kind of closed off to lower energies, as you can see. So many of them are using tactics to get in, and they're going after everybody in some ways.
Okay, so that's the thing which is happening in astral now. I feel because I can see even my friends. They play friends here. They send love. They say love you. They hang out. And they're the one that actually try to manipulate in astral and try to get in.
Yes, I just saw that. Yes, some are being cloned or cloaked.
Yeah.
Or however you want to word it, but that's not really them. Yes.
Okay. So everything I see is actually kind of making a sense. So, but anyways,
It's mostly an archon energy that you are connecting to, and they're getting kind of weary. They don't know where to go if they lose this planet, and they are seeing false timelines that's given to them, where they think they have, oh, we're going to be fine, and then they find out that it was fake the whole time.
yeah.
And that happens a lot.
I know.
So
I tried to explain that to pretty much many beings about the false timelines. But anyways, it's good to know who they are. Actually, it's kind of revealing itself in the long term.
Yes, it will. More will open up about it. A lot of the aliens, the positive ones, are trying to figure out what to do with the situation.
Okay, cool.
How to communicate it better. Let's put it that way.
Okay, good. And enjoy the channeling.
Yes.
Have a nice one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Emmanuel.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
That's good. Is there any messages for me?
Just to take it easy on yourself. I see Yael beings around you. I also see Palladian ships that have been connected to you a lot recently. Some grays that have been in your energy field have been manipulated by war vibrational astral beings. So they're not always. It's just been a lot of. Well, you're going through a lot of changes, but you're actually have a lot of beings around you. And some astral beings don't want them there. Let's put it that way.
Don't want what?
Do not want them there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Blessings.
Yes.
Okay, next up is Humberto.
Hey, buddy.
Hello there. Yes.
My first question is, did people from the Middle East actually hijack the airplanes in 9/11 and at the same time worked with shadow government as they detonated bombs when the buildings were hit?
Yes, there were bombs in your buildings. Yes. As for what is this first part of your question?
When did people from the Middle East actually hijack the airplanes?
When did they?
No, did they? Did people from the Middle East actually do that?
No, I believe it's the ones that are already the Saudis. Who they say they did it, did do it. There were others involved that they don't mention.
Oh, you're saying who did it actually did it? Like the ones that were driving the plane?
Yes, those were flying the plane are ones that they said were flying the plane. They didn't skew everything.
Oh, interesting.
They're not
Okay.
that. They're not going to go into that far. It doesn't really matter. No one's going to be able to prove anything anyway. But
Right.
those that were mentioned were correct. Some like to change timelines and say it wasn't them, but that's fine.
Okay.
Doesn't.
Next question is the Neil Keenan story and the World Collateral account real, and will it be open to the world in the near future?
Who is this person?
Neil Keenan. It's the he's associated with this World Collateral account that is basically this huge I don't know, bank account owned by a king in Indonesia, and it's basically it was given to the world.
Is it going to be given to the world?
Yeah, for humanitarian reasons, basically.
Eventually, yes. No time soon. I think so, but there's going to be a lot of hands there to get it first.
So you're saying there is such a thing? Okay, interesting.
There is something there, yes. But as for it getting to the world is another story. But
Okay.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is Emmy. Emmy, sorry.
Hello, how are you this evening?
I am doing well, thank you.
I just want to ask if there are any messages for me.
Yes, your guides say you are going in the right direction. You have removed a lot of blockages. You've been clearing a lot of blockages, so now you can live the life that you want or experience what you want. More experiences are to come, but that was there for a reason, for lessons. And yes, you're at a major turning point, and I believe you succeeded and going in the right direction from what I see. So they say money more, it'll be a bumpy road in some regard, but nothing too dramatic, let's put it that way.
Okay, thank you. And my next question is, are there any messages for me from my higher self or Archangel Michael?
Well, this is the time of healing, as you will feel a healing energy go through you, so you can accomplish your mission here. So you'll feel a lot lighter in the next couple of weeks, even now. And most likely you'll feel very different. You just feel without all the pressures around you. There'll be less pressure, basically. And just
Thank you so much.
yes. Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Okay, next up is Colin.
Greetings, Calvin.
Yes. Greetings.
Hi. I'm curious, what kind of insect do you look like on our planet, if there is one that's similar?
The spider.
Whoa. Okay, cool.
Yes.
I'm
have my
wondering
8 wings. Yes. Go ahead, please.
you have one. Okay. I'm wondering if there's any messages from my higher self.
A moment. Yes, there's a lot of transitions at this time. They do say, one moment. They just say to communicate more. Communicate more, and you will have what you're looking for. Yes, there might be obstacles there, but you're getting right down to the answers that you're looking for. Not everything's been revealed to you yet. That's kind of cryptic, but that's what they said.
Yeah, they usually are. Am I?
Well, the obstacle that's in front of you is what they're talking about. Whatever's on.
Is that with my relationship?
Basically. Yes, I
Or
believe
work?
so. I believe it's more a relationship situation.
Okay. And then my second question, I'm just wondering if there's any messages from my guides at this time.
One moment. Just yes, good for penny pinching now, but things the economy is not in the best shape. But in the next couple months, a much transition will occur. Just keep your eye on the prize, but on what you want, basically. And it will, the floodgates will open soon. Of course, their definition of soon is not always definition of soon.
Right.
But you are on the right trail or direction, I see.
Cool.
That is our message.
Well, thank you. Thanks for connecting. It's good to have you here.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is Daniel.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. You said the Cetaceans were around, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
Or-
yes. Cetians, the Cetians that we were talking about.
Yes. Yeah, because my first question, I feel like they are most appropriate to have answered this.
Yes.
I want to know more about the Marianas Trench out in the Pacific Ocean. I have like kind of delved a bit into a little bit of my connection there, but I want to know more about that in general and anything that I haven't figured out yet about it.
Moment. There is a moment. Yes, a lot of extraterrestrial life there, obviously. There's a lot of maze-like energies, meaning you go into that area, it can change. Well, it all depends, but the environment can change instantly, basically. You might feel like you're somewhere else. It's kind of like a holographic area, you could say. For third dimension to see is unlikely, but possibly.
Mm-hmm. As far as like my own things that I need to figure out there, I know there's a lot there, but as far as what you can pick up.
As for what you need to know there, that is a place that you go. It's kind of like a wormhole energy that you go to. You go to other worlds, basically. Kind of, I am feeling a lot of Men in Black energy around you when you go there, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm very intimately involved with their experiments and things like that. And
but it seems like it's a place you go to also to lose them also. Because I see you duplicating some of them, like they're in a mirror type of reality, and they see themselves and not you, so you can weave their energy. I know it sounds strange, but so you can weave them. So it's where you get your power from also. You know how to operate it there, let's put it that way. You just don't remember it all. Well, he's not right here. But your actual stuff remembers everything.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of secrets there too, from what I see. They can't find them. You're not going to let them see it. From what I see also. So
awesome, cool, thank you.
Yes.
My second question has to do with something I noticed in one of my meditations today. That I feel is connected a bit to the Marianas Trench and as well as Agartha. That basically I would enter this kind of vision where like there would be an entity doing something, and they were on a more darker spectrum from what I remember. And it's like I'm just observing what they're doing, but then I get the idea, oh, they're gonna do something to me, and so I try to knock myself out of that kind of trance-like state. And so like I see them maybe fidgeting with something, or they're very distorted, something like that. And I feel a pressure on my solar plexus, and I feel like they're trying to get in or something. And I want to know more about what's going on there in my meditations today when those things happened.
Well, yes, when you go into those meditations, you go into Agartha, but you go to another version of another dimension, it seems. And it seems like you're going to another planet also with this. So you're taken there, and it has a lot of, you can say, Illuminati energy is there. You're kind of going to their home when you go there. And so when you end up there, they do change the environment so you don't know where you are. When you're there in your meditation, yeah, not everything's going to be remembered, but you're going to a place that they welcome you there, but they don't want you to know where you are, basically.
Yeah, it's where they, as you said that, it's why I see kind of recreations of like a video game that I played recently or something like that. So, and but that pressure on my solar plexus, is that really them, or is it? I'm not sure what that is though.
One moment. That is MIB trying to suppress what is going on, what you are seeing. It's kind of like trying to rewrite your code of what you are seeing, basically. That's what I'm saying. But I believe you can clear that. It doesn't mean you're going to know exactly where you are, but I believe you can clear that pressure, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Like during the meditative state, or is like beforehand? I'm not sure
I
if they're
believe it's
successful in
during.
what they're doing.
I see during.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yes, that's things. Anybody want to go?
Michelle, Bianca.
All right. I'll go. I think I'm next in line. If nobody was. Is that accurate? Anyone? Anyway, I'll go.
Okay.
So this is Michelle.
Yes. Well, there.
Hi. I wasn't really prepared for questions, so I'm just gonna ask for a message for my highest good at this time.
One moment. Let me clear out my energies. Well, I'm seeing like, oh, okay. I'm seeing, let's see, giraffe energies around you. I know that sounds weird, but meaning African energies from your past incarnation cycle. And you're resurrecting a lot of that ancient wisdom within yourself, little by little. It's through your toning, as you go through a current healing, you're going back to your youth, you can say. You can say through your first incarnations here. But first, you're doing a lot of clearing from what I see. So you should feel a little bit lighter over the course of time, I hope.
I actually spent a good hour clearing trapped emotions today because my daughter said there's a hole that keeps reappearing at the top of my aura, and I don't know how it keeps popping up, like that energy. I don't know.
It's unsettled. It's unsettled, unfinished business with another being. It seems that's on this world, not one that you know. It's past karma. It seems. They're not going into details of what occurred there. I believe it was in ancient times, from what I see. One moment. I do see Knights Templar energies there, so it wasn't that ancient, but it's had to do with one moment, wealth that you're connected to. That I see that Knights Templar wanted from your family, from what I see. And kind of like your family that you're with, they're trying to take power or something from your family from the past. And you can say some of it has not been resolved. It's like everything was fine and dandy until they showed up, and the family kind of got wrecked after that, from what I see.
So that's like a past life.
Yes.
That's putting holes in my aura and making me feel like really super depressed for no reason.
Yes.
When I wake up.
I feel to me it's a past life thing.
Super awesome. Can't have enough of those, apparently.
No, well, it's there to be healed. It's like you're ready to let it go and see what's going on.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Bianca, you're next. I don't know. Bianca, okay. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. Yep, I got disconnected.
Thanks, Kevin.
My turn.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, I wanted to see what's around me that could be causing it.
Causing what?
The disconnection.
Oh, you always have all kinds of stuff. This seems to be Anunnaki visitation. It seems that you're having. I also see Insectoid. Some of it is there, but I see more Anunnaki. I see a frog being by you, but that's not the one that's causing all of this. Actually, frogs are for healing, but this connection is more Anunnaki, it seems. Recently, you've been kind of connecting them astral, it seems. I don't think for the negative, but they seem to be, even with them, their presence there, they can cause disconnection. Not trying to do it though. So That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. And does Anubis have any messages for me?
It just says let out the old and let in the new. Apparently, there's clearing is still needed for what he says. Egyptian, yes, some of it. Mostly Egyptian, yes. What he says.
Okay, well, thank you. And next is Bobby.
Greetings, Calvin.
Hello there.
Hi. I'd like to know, even as a kid, I've always had like an affinity towards spiders. What are some of my connections with your collective?
Yes, Alpha Centauri incarnation connections. Most of yours is Orion from ways I can read at this time. You've also been an Arcturian insectoid also. And of course, yes, they're very beautiful looking. Man and woman, of course. They all look very lovely. You can say they're like drag queens in some regard, if you have to compare it to anything. But either way, at least in that voluptuous look. But for your, it has a lot to do with worlds. I mean, they're known to show up on worlds and just fly through the skies. And it just raises the vibration instantly. And it's a very healing energy. Your world it has experienced in the past, and I believe it will in the future. So that's what I'm seeing at this moment.
Right, I'm feeling that too. That's why I'm planning to hit the road soon, so I can get more in touch with this planet.
Yes.
More in touch with Mother Nature. I'm wondering if she has any messages about my trip that I'm planning.
Oh yes, yes. She said it'd be very good for your mental state at this time. As yes, you're still growing, as you can see. She said you're very connected to the tree energies. Why you're having issues with this world is because what's happening, connecting to your spiritual self, because you feel a lot of connections with the trees and you're feeling their consciousness go through you. You might not, when you connect with it, most likely you'll feel that. You've had many tree incarnations and their consciousness is flowing through you at this time. So you kind of have an idea. And when you see it and heal it, yes, go ahead, please.
Yes. Got a good sense of humor.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome.
Blessings.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next is Michelle C. And her questions are, will David and I be allowed to see each other physically, even though we live in 2 different states?
Yes, give it some time. Just continue the conversation. Eventually, you'll find a way to make it work. Might take a couple of months, but I believe eventually, yes. Just patience, that's all.
Okay. And second question, will his parents ever accept her?
Well, she has to accept herself first. But yes, I believe so. She's kind of hard on herself in some regard. So yes, I believe so.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
And next is Sandia.
Hello, much love. Blessings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is there any information that you can share about maybe like on a soul level that's ready to be shared with me at this time?
One moment. Do you just be free with your mind? There are a lot of positive beings around you can connect to. The angel energies is very strong with you. And to accept that, I believe you have accepted it, but you can accept it more as they can. Archangel Michael is a very strong vibration around you. You can even enter into your energy source and you feel as if you're like him in some regard. You'll feel him very strong, and this will assist you for healing. And I believe in family. Not to say he has to truly do that, but Michael seems to be assigned to you at this time. As for assisting you in bridging your way through the world. Gabriel is there also. All angels there, of course, but Michael seems to be the strongest source at this time. That's the messages.
That was nice. Also, my daughter is wondering what spirit animals are around her or any other beings around her that are wanting to say hello.
Oh yeah, so fairies are all around her. They love her to death, for sure. The canine energies are around. Even the lion is around her. Oh yeah, she is one that can talk. I mean, of course you gotta really know what you're doing, but she can talk to a lion like she talks to a cat. But of course you gotta, don't want to walk over to any old lion. But to give her that idea, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But her and lions are like, tigers are a little bit hard-headed. Lions are a little bit more tame, from what I see. So that's what I'm seeing at this time.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yes, welcome.
Okay, next is Miguel.
Hello, Calvin.
Greetings.
Thank you for being here today.
Yes.
My first question is about Reiki healing. During a Reiki healing on Sunday, I felt a strong change of pressure, like in my ears, like a new presence. Do you have any messages about this?
Well, it seems like you're connecting to higher source energy that you're not normally used to. You see, you're connected to it seems to be a Palladian angelic energy, a Palladian energy that you needed for this healing process, from what I see. So you're connected to source energy stronger than you have in the past, it seems. So they're not.
I see. So was the healing good for the person?
Yes, I believe so. The reason the Palladian came in is because that's what that person needed. So you connected higher than what you normally are used to. What I see.
Thank you for that. And do you have any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, what the angels are saying is sometimes in this world you might feel like you're going backwards. It's only because the beings here are causing difficulties on this world are kind of like trying to roll back time in some regard. So not to say it's truly happening, but they're trying to slow it down to keep it at a low frequency. This is what they're saying. This is where they're wording it, at least. And so they are, yes, time controllers. And as you do your healings and connect, you will most likely connect to a time when there is no time. And because time is becoming less and less holding on this earth. Of course, it's still going to be part of the calendar year. But over time, it's going to become less efficient. So eventually you will see, you might see it now. But a lot of the beings are using time to keep humans in this third dimensional environment. That is the message.
Thank you, Calvin. Blessings.
Yes. Blessings to you. Happy journeys.
Next is Kingsley. Kingsley, can't hear you. Okay. We'll come back to him. Next is Steven.
Hello, Calvin.
Hello there.
Greetings.
Steven.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, I definitely want to connect with you and more of my insectoid connections and just find out more of my family or my history, something I don't know about my insectoid family.
Well, yes. Well, one of the reasons I came here is to keep things a little bit interesting. As for my visitation here, yes, insectoids, yes, outnumber humans on a great amount, at least on the alien front. And what's going on with human, yes, is improving themselves, as you can see. And your insectoid energies are assisting humanity. Of course, you're connected to many different species, but as an insectoid, yes, understand many insectoids can go through space without a spaceship. I know it's a little difficult for some humans to see that, but it is quite known for, depending on the insectoid, of course. You have found that on many occasions, and many insectoids are shapeshifters also. You can somewhat say, it depends on the insectoid, it can be the most powerful beings in the universe. Yes, reptilians, they try. Well, either way, it's not a match. But as an insectoid, you played many roles. And this world is, as why you are here, is to share its insectoid love. Of course, you're connected to different species, obviously, but that is there to bring constructive energy here. As you've seen this world like this before, it just, you haven't experienced one in such a long time. And now is your time is to bring this world back into the universe, to welcome it back into the federations, is why you are here. So I know that was brief, but that's what I have.
Thank you for that. Second question is just, can you connect with my galactic family, universal family, and see if they have any messages for me?
Oh, yes. They said that you're used to having like 4 arms. Well, not all incarnations, but you have those incarnations. But also, yes, they want to put that out there at least. You're used to going also to worlds of great amount of comedy. Fun worlds. Insectoids can be quite fun. You're going to those a lot. If you're into comedy shows and all that, that kind of gives you an idea of that's like a small preview of what you're used to. But just worlds that just everybody's crazy, basically, in a good way, of course. But that's usually the places you go when you're even in astral. But those are incarnations that you're normally used to. So that's the message of this time.
Great, thank you so much, Calvin.
All right, take care.
Okay. Next is Kingsley's questions, and his first question is, greetings. In a dream, I heard a voice that said to work on disappearing, but spiritually or mentally, I did not understand.
Yes, teleportation. Well, they're letting you know that you have the capability of it. So, just basically put your mindset of where you want to teleport to. All these exercises you're doing, yes, it might seem slow at this time, but you're changing your DNA as you do it for the better. So I believe you will be successful eventually sometime in your life with this. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, any messages for him?
Yes, your guides say to take it easy when you feel to do so. Take a day off if you feel so also. But even there, I see you still working on your magic, which is excellent. You're working on your third eye, as you can see through into other dimensions, other worlds. And that's also a talent that many do utilize, but it's also part of you that can easily tap into. And just you're opening up other abilities that you're not aware of, basically. So, blessings.
Okay. And next is Lucy.
Hi,
Yeah.
Calvin.
Hello there.
Hello. I would like a message from my guides or my higher self. Please.
One moment.
My guides haven't been talking to me.
One moment. They don't seem to be talking to me either. Well, they say rest is good. This isn't being, well, there's a lot of stress around you at this time. And depressive energies because of the life situation. So it's not always easy for them to get their word through you. They have been working through you, through your energy, to help give you more energy to do what you want throughout your day. But they are also, they say just to rest when you can. That's the main thing, because right now there's a lot of blockages around you. They are saying that's hard for them to get their messages to you, verbally. So they help you with energy instead.
You mean blockages I need to clear?
Yes, there seems to be several around you that have erupted recently.
Weird. Okay,
Yes.
because everything seemed to be working out.
Well, for your guides to come through, that has not been too successful, has it?
No. And I
That's
don't know if it's because of them or because of me. So
No, it says there's a blockage there that, well, it's between you and them, it seems. One moment. It's what they are showing is like a crystal-like energy around you that is like a protection. It's so thick you can't hear your own guys. I know that sounds very strange, but it was there for a reason, because with it not there, well, now you can be able to see it, because your energy's been hijacked in other incarnation cycles, not this one. And so it's kind of like you had a protective layer around you, and it's a little bit too protective in some regard. If that makes sense.
yes, it does.
So they say through energies, the thoughts that are coming through you, the energy that's coming through you, that's how they're speaking through you. I know it sounds strange, but eventually you will hear them, is what they're saying. There's a lot going on. So, yes,
well, what am I doing in astral then? I feel like I'm just so off track.
there's a lot of dragon energies around you at this time.
Oh, good.
And it's a lot of the dragons are being, you could say, attacked by archon and vibrations. And it is it has to do with this Earth's ascension process. And they show you as a white queen. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yes.
And the white queen is there's just a lot of, it's like you're on a military assignment in some regard, but it's with magic, And you said this will come through. Well, also they show that your guides are guiding you, but you are guiding yourself also. So they are assisting you, but you are really the head leader of all this.
Right. Apparently, a while back, I told them to all blow, and so they did. And I got new ones. So
yes,
I didn't know.
They are. They're working. Yes, you're running the show mostly. I see, basically. But that's okay. They are still working through you, though.
As long as I'm on the right track.
Yes, just a rest and not to worry. Finances will improve. It's just right now it's kind of spooky, but it will get itself back together. They say they're working on it.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And blessings.
Yes, blessings.
Okay. And next is Martin.
Hello.
Yes. Greetings.
Hey, my first question is, first of all, I have questions for myself and Marvin tonight. But first, I'm up first. My first question is just, is there any messages out there for me?
Yes, you are very connected to the Insectoid race. And that's another reason why you have difficulties in this reality. You're not used to a financial Earth either, one with money. You're used to more free worlds. So why you're here is not being clear to me. It's well, not in a public forum, but you're not here on mistake. But you're used to more planets where community is open and everybody can chill. So in this world, obviously, it's a lot different than that. So you can connect to your insectoid side. Not to say you're an insectoid once you leave this world. I believe you have more humanoid incarnations. You're just used to a world that's not so enclosed.
All right. Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks.
Yes.
For my second one, I was wondering if I could get a message from Mother Mary.
One moment. One moment. Yes, he says you are connecting more to your feminine side of understanding other feminine energies and your environment. Take things slow, but you are going in another direction. As for life and mindset, you're letting go of the old you, she says also. Old habits will change eventually, but you're going to go into a new path also when you're ready.
All right. Thank you. Now I have Marvin's questions.
Oh, yes.
And his first question is, will I meet a companion that I'm aware about?
It's going to come out of nowhere from what I see. But yes, you will meet somebody. Yes. Just continue what he's doing.
Okay. His second question is, what have I been doing in astral, and what do I look like in astral? Is there any messages for me from higher self?
Well, he shows up and as different beings. Sometimes he shows up as a gray. He shows I think he has a gag because he shows up as Jesus sometimes. So I think he has a lot of fun up there. I see. You can say Jesus gets invited to all the good parties, so that's why he does that. So they know it's him. But that's funny. One moment. He's doing a lot of secretive stuff. What's coming through obviously can't be said here. For the better of humanity, of course. But he said he has quite a blast in astral, it seems. About that.
All right, thank you. Blessings.
Yes.
Okay. Next is Liz.
Hello.
Hello there. Greetings.
Greetings. Well, what can you tell me about myself that I don't know from your perspective?
Yes. What is this? Ashtar Command. I see that you are a high level within that society. And what is going on is, yes, many government officials are being moved around on this planet. Some politicians here are clones at this time. I can't disclose that. I don't even know. But it is playing a big role at government showdown. As for government change, it is in the process at this time. Many events cannot be brought publicly, but it is going to bring out a lot of shadow governments into the light. Most won't see it, but it is even the shadow governments are wanting change. But that's all I can say at this time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and is there anything else you can tell me about my actual three-dimensional life?
Three-dimensional life. One moment. One moment. There's a lot there that they're not letting me know. One moment.
Well, I've got 5 dogs now, and It's like my life completely changed. I don't know. It's like I'm on a parallel Earth now in my own house, and even my husband is completely different right now, and everything is different. So weird.
Yes,
So
those dogs brought in another dimension energy there. To let you focus more on them and not what's going on in the outside world.
mhm.
Because there's a lot of changes. Like you go outside and like you're on another planet. Yes, they're there for a reason because they don't want you to get too worried about what's going on in the world, not to focus on it. I mean, not to focus less on it because you're doing a lot with it. And so they're there just to keep you busy, basically. They're like shielding you from other environments. So
Yeah, tell me about it. I can't do nothing else but I can clean and feed and clean and feed little dogs.
for the better, yes.
Yes, but they're incredible. Anyways.
Well, yes, keeping out beings that don't need to be there. Also, it seems.
Yes, yes. Very good.
So,
thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, next is Maz, and questions are. One second. Okay. Question is, greeting. Would you please tell me about current and future of Iran?
Right now it is safe, but many beings on other timelines have removed it or taken over it. So they're trying to do it here in this timeline. Most likely, I do not see it being successful. I believe Iranians will be free of any type of manipulations. They're the shadow elites, but it won't be easy though. Someone's always going to try to knock on their door and cause. It's not perfect there, obviously, but I do not see them being taken over at all, at least at this moment, in future moments.
And also, are there any messages for them?
Who is this person named? Maz?
Maz? Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
A moment. Just be careful of their words, what they say to others, because most likely it's probably the alien stuff. Be careful that some people take it the wrong way. They just get kind of... Depends on who it is that you're talking to. It just seems to cause some kind of difficulties there. At least that's what I'm saying at this time. That's all. That's the only message at this time.
Okay, and that's all for the questions. I want to ask, what type of spider are you?
What kind of spider? It is a... I'm going to have to go into this. A big spider. How about that? I don't know the definitions of your spiders here. Black widow is a good word for it. But I'm very colorful. I'm a nice one. I'm not going to bite anybody. I just have a lot of we just have a lot of kids, that's all. So
wow. Well, thank you
good
very
night,
much.
everybody.
Thank you.
Take care. We're sending our energies to you. Alpha Centauri says hi, and Cetians, they're still here. Just ready to come back in. So take care. Yes. Oh, greetings. All right. Anybody have a blessing? No, that's okay.
I do.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
You want to go first?
Nope, ladies first.
Omniatea su ayaya tai ayana to o shotoka enehem potanayata asananayata Omniatea sananaya. Namaste.
Thank you. Действительно, если Honda корректирует исторически договор, который это кондо, сейчас то исторически на некоторые исторические кондо, ратиста, решил сегодня укрепить материалы, насуртая. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you guys. All right. See you next week. Much love. Have a great weekend.